Thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Leichler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Zion Williamson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Now here's Towns, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Clock at 4. It's good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Murray, driving to the basket. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Murray is at his best attacking off the drive because of that incredibly quick first step.
And so it's New York with it. Brunson the pass to Towns. About 1 minute into the first quarter. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Williamson. Defended by Hart. And Williamson throws it down.
That is a powerful finish. Zion is an intimidating presence.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Williamson, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Jordan kicks to Williamson. 5 on the clock, and finished off by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
When healthy, Zion Williamson remains an intriguing and remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
Now, here's Bridges. First game out, he had 14. Outside, Robinson. Brunson against Murray. Will it go? Jordan with the rebound.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 5. Anunoby sends it back.
And Anunoby takes pride in this. Blocks like that can really help build momentum.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Knicks trail by 6. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Williamson outside. On the wing, Murray. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, you get so much out of DeJounte Murray. He's a high-effort guy, but he also stuffs the box score. Points, rebounds, assists, and then defensively, he is just a pest who can be disruptive.
And so Murray nails both of them. And here's Brunson. 23 points his last outing. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Against Jones. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Murray. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And so here is New York, trailing here by 8. Just 4 to shoot from the arc. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Murray, the pass to Queen. From deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Towns against Williamson. And that one's good. Towns.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pelicans leading by 9. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Murray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
2 points. That one goes. Murray's got 9 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
A strong dunk by Robinson.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
New Orleans leading by 12. Williamson a screen on Brunson. Towns with the steal. Inside. It's good from Bridges on the assist by Towns.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Murray is screen on Bridges. Takes the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns looking around. Floats one up. From outside the arc. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Williamson with the screen for Murray. Williamson outside. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Bridges shot, good.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Queen. Williamson outside. Here's Queen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. And that time, also a missed shot.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Brunson, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
19.
New Orleans leading by 3. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Coming on the court now is the Knicks basketball.
and he's checked in for New York. Jose Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Bay comes in for Jones. Poole's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Queen. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Bridges. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Knicks trail by 3. Now Alvarado. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, they don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Fears. Out left to the wing. Pass to Bay. Poole against Clarkson. There's the pick. And the Pelicans miss again. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's Robinson, top of the key. Clarkson on the wing. In by Poole. And the dunk by Robinson.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Kevin, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Poke loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Clarkson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Number 5, the Knicks.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
That one is off.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
and that is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
There's Bay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And you love the passion from Bay inside, going straight into the defense.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Bay.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
And the Knicks making a change here. Cordy's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Alvarado. Still scoreless. Down low. Now, here's Shamet. He's defended by Bay. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Pass to Fears. Clarkson against Poole. Here's Fears. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's Misi. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And throw good, Robinson. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Murray. He right on him. Can't cash in from the high post. The Knicks with the lead. Towns the pass to Alvarado. Right side Towns. Robinson on the wing. Alvarado finds Clarkson. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Misi with the ball. Robinson on him. Pass to Queen. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Queen's got 6 points. And here are the Knicks. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Bay. He's covered by Shamet. Fires for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
They've got Landry Shamet. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. They're the group New York will start the second with. Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Pass to Fears, the 17-footer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Alvarado. Shamet the pass to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And he makes the first.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And Towns drops them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Out to the wing, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Knicks. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And right now for the Knicks, they're in good position, firmly in the playoff picture. They don't have to worry about the play-in scenario at this point. And that's how they want to keep it.
A nice shot by Fears. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the inside. Here's Robinson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
He found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Hey, with a screen on Clarkson. Great open look there. And it's 8 points for Jeremiah Fears.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Queen. 9 points last game out. Pass to Murray. Launches it. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shamet finds Clarkson. And stolen by Bay. To the paint. Here's Queen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Pelicans have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kolic's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Looney's checked in for Eve Messi. And that one misses. Knicks trail by 5. Now, here's Clarkson. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Here's Murray up on top. He's defended by Alvarado. Murray looking around. 4 on the shot clock. May kicks it to Looney. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York. To the middle. Here's Kolic. Count that one.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
42-39.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Now Fears. From the top of the key, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And I love how they've gotten to the free throw line. They've made it a point to be aggressive, and I expect that to continue.
That free throw missing. Williamson is checked in for Kevon Looney. And he sinks the second. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, Seth?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. That's the free fly. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson outside. Here's Queen. Defended by Towns. Queen the pass to Murray. Shoots over Brunson. Murray, no good. Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Williamson looking it over. Tries from 10. Misses off the right eye. New York trailing. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Fears. And again, New Orleans has no luck. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Brunson. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shoots over Bay. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Hard, he's checked in for Clarkson. Jones checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Fears. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready for one man. It's your Knicks breaker and closer.
quickly, let's look at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Towns has got 9.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of course out there.
Murray against Brunson. Murray down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, since getting drafted back in 2016, Murray has really worked hard to improve his free throw percentage.
Free throw good, Murray. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Hart, that's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Brunson against Murray. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Here's Bridges. He's got 11. The call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For New York, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the first one drops.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pools checked in for DeJounte Murray. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hart, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. To the left wing, a 3-ball. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Williamson with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Bridges passes to Roberts. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
You talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Poole against Brunson. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Hart.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Jones with it. Hart covering. Stolen by Robinson. Bridges inside. A shot, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Jones looking for an opening. Williamson in the post. He's against Bridges. And it's Williamson missing. Nets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. New York moving the ball around. Williamson against Hart. New York missing again. New Orleans has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Bay. Puts up a 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Brunson on the move.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Here's Poole. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Poole against Brunson. Pass to Jones. Just 3 to shoot. No good. And they can't put him into this drought. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Here's Bridges. Over Jones. Bridges misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Williamson finds Poole.
Well, Poole that time really committed to his drive. Even physical defense couldn't completely stop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
First one falls for him.
And over the last few seasons, we've really seen Jordan Poole mature as a player.
All free throws good from Poole. And Here's Brunson. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front. They lead by a bucket. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom about the future of the NBA's best.
One day, the grandest of them all had a proclamation: get the ball to thy paint.
These types of stories, they tend to have predictable endings, don't they? And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Feels like he's tracking down every missed shot. Straight up, he's outworking the guy across from him. Fantastic effort.
And if you're the other team, you have to get a body on him. Box him out, man.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Some bonus offense. They're not used to getting this level of production from him, but they will certainly take it.
The Pelicans trail. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Williamson's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Pelicans.
Williamson showing you he's just too strong to be contained. That time he exploded right through the contact.
New York's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Towns, the pass to Hart. Brunson against Murray. Brunson, left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. And so it's New Orleans with it. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Williamson in the post. Arch there, and it's Williamson missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. The lead is 2. Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot goes down. Towns has got 11.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pelicans trail by 4. Murray with the bounce pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And both free throws good for Williamson. The Knicks with the lead. Now Brunson. He's got 8. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Jordan against Towns. Over Jordan. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
An amazing run for him the second half of the season, averaging about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
That's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Pass to Jordan. Williamson against Hart. Williamson double team. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, that's for 2. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns, the screen. Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 4. With the step back. Murray finds Jordan. Murray outside. To the inside. Fires the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Trey Murphy, and you can make the case for this, Tim, has been the Pelicans' most consistent player. Would you agree?
I totally agree with that, Kevin. He's gone well beyond the 3-and-D blueprint. He's got that sneaky bounce that can put you on a highlight reel.
And you look at his face, he never changes expression, does he? But boy, is he focused, and he is zeroed in.
So stoic, but so good.
Well said. For New Orleans, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable. And tonight, so is the production.
New York leading by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. Traps in the tray. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Outside, Jones. Brunson against Murray. 5 to shoot. Brunson with some nice D.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. Pelicans trail by 7. Murray outside. The 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 9 points in the game so far.
That is just tremendous recognition. Murray could have easily taken that himself, but he wisely chose to kick it out.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To Queen. Inside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And Murray loves using that pick. That's how he excels, using the screen to find the right guy.
New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. New York moving it around. Towns, a screen on Williamson. Here's Hart. Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Murray left side. Jones. He's guarded by Anunoby. Jones, no luck. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The 3, Bridges. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
So it's the Pelicans now. 7-point differential. Over to the left wing. Williamson against Hart. Kicks it out to Jones. And stolen by Anunoby. A crossover. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson, the pass to Jones. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murray for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Hart. Brunson outside. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hart against Williamson. On the wing, Jones. From downtown, it's rebounded by Brunson.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Anunoby passes to Towns. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. Kicks it out to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And when he's near the rim, Zion knows he has collapsed the defense. So now he can kick it out for 3.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Williamson. Bay comes in for Jones. Poole's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Diawara's checked in.
Now into the lineup for New York. Number 51, Mohamed Diawara.
Alvarado passes to Diawara. Out to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jordan Poole picks one up.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pelicans trail by 10 to the left side wing. Pass to Fears. From past the arc. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Fears. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Queen. Beyond the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
1:31 left in the third. Clarkson surveying the floor. And finished off by Robinson.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Fears with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Poole against Clarkson. From the line. Knicks with the rebound. Now Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Clarkson against Poole. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bay with the screen for Fears. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
New York leading by 7. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Robinson a screen on Poole. Clarkson passes to Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Mitchell Robinson at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Clarkson for 3. And here's the fast break. Bay with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up.
How about the aggressiveness by Bay, taking the contact and able to score through it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
On the free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Shamet. And stolen by Fears. Here's Queen. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 5. The 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Clarkson finds Alvarado. Outside Robinson. Left side, Towns. Pass to Alvarado. Clarkson for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Queens got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fears. They set the screen. Here's Messi. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Outside Robinson. Here's Towns. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Bay. They double him with Clarkson. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Landry Shamet. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. And so it's New York with it. Brunson gets to Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Mitchell Robinson at the line, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Robinson hits them both. Pelicans trailed by 8. Pass to Fears. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 5 to shoot. Williamson from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Alvarado. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Knicks lead, 88-77.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. Williamson against Towns. Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. To end the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
And that's where Zion wants the ball. And it's important his teammates get it to him there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brunson up top. He's covered by Murray. Brunson against Murray. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. No good from outside.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Towns up top. Covered by Williamson. On deep, Brunson. Murray with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 9. Basket good.
Wow, Murray right there just was not going to be denied, showing you that functional strength.
The Knicks leading by 7. Towns a screen on Murray. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Fears. He hits the second from the line. Here's Murray. Jones with the screen on Brunson. Here's Murray. Stolen by Anunoby. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And Hart throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, Dallas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here is Murray. Williamson outside. Right wing. Williamson, the screen. It's not going to go for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hart kicks to Brunson. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Williamson. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Good on the shot. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Williamson dishes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Bay against Hart. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Knicks leading by 12. Towns kicks to Brunson. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Hart, right side, drains it from beyond the arc.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 15. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Towns.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over Jordan. And that one, good. Towns has got 15 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Brunson against Murray. To the middle. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Down low. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pelicans trail by 17. Murray with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan a screen on Anunoby. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Jordan. Murray against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run, and that one is good! The Knicks leading by 17. Outside, Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Here we've got Brunson. Count it, good.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Knicks lead 102-83.
Pelicans trailed by 19. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Plays it in off the window.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
.156 left to play here in the fourth. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. Trailing by 17. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson, and the 3 misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and They not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Karl Anthony Towns.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here we've got Brunson. Now Towns. 6 to shoot. Brunson fires. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.